Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Delicious, and today we have another tactic. I want to tell you that I mean I am doing some simulation just to understand the hell is gonna happening. I have to say that many tactics looks like they are poor baby gun ho. Means that you score a lot, but you will get even a lot of goals. This one is one of them. Sorry if I am laughing because it's crazy. I mean, it's totally crazy because I was sure about something gonna something like that. It will happen. I don't know why, but I was pretty sure about that. People are getting really frustrating results because I mean, before I will do TI and PI and show you things. Here we did 101 goals. 49 goals, 42 concede. I will just jump inside already on the results, so we don't do that later. 42 goals as City means that you have this guy that it's Diaz. I can't show you how much his PA because I mean I just have FMRTI, but I am not using it for any purpose. Not even for healing on the beginning, doing nothing, because I just use FMRTI for the test league. But I wanted to see what some PA from some players, and that's why I used it. But I am not running on vacation. It's super stupid for me doing something like that. And you have the other guy, that is Stones. I mean, 14 acceleration, 15 pace, 16 jump reach. This guy is pretty good. And yes, it's pretty okay as well, even though he got 13, 13. I mean, the rest, this is it's a world-class defender, okay? Walker, even though it's a 34 years old, it's a hell of a beast. Mega fast, I mean, the defenders, I mean, only I have some doubts about Ake. Let me see. I mean, Gavirdol. Do you believe this guy is bad? He's bad? It's not bad. I mean, that's why I test, simulate even with City for this reason. So you can understand where you're landing. I mean, I feel that there are too many goals that are scored from both side. That's causing some problems. I mean, I prefer to get more goals and have this kind of aviable shapes than do something like FMT3 that you castrate literally every striker to get less goals, but it's gonna you gonna I mean it's like a trade. I mean, this is what I feel about the game. I might be very wrong. But at a point, you it's like you trade something to get something else. Okay, you trade 15 goals less per year, but for example, your wingers will be superb useless. Will be just a cosmetic for do some crosses for your Alandino. We need something about that. Okay, that you can achieve some more. I mean, this shape it's not safe. I mean, it's a gun ho. I mean, it's a gun ho itself. But even with a 442, with double volante, maybe with double volante, okay, I will try many shapes. That's why I will keep even for the full release the Luton Town, because with Luton Town we can understand where tactics stand. So now we'll do a fast TNPI, and I mean, I will show you now competition. I mean, it was a disaster for me this thing, but you see 3.92, 1.11 concede per game. we scored a lot, but we conceded a lot as well. I mean, there are some. I mean, there are even some crazy numbers. I don't know what happened or why we lost versus Lazio. I mean, we can lose with anyone, but not with Lazio. I can't show you because it was simulated. You see, I mean, 7-2, 7-2, 6-0. I mean, we need to find. I mean, this is a setup if you want to play very, very open. I mean, if you want to play full offensive. Because otherwise you need to move some at least. Like you can. It feels like you can even go with 3 attackers and rest on support. But it's useless to make some guess at the moment because in a week we have the full release. So let's do a TNPI. I mean, here I just noticed that we even have a more direct pass. I don't know where it came from. Maybe it was because I am getting those tactics from my old. I mean, from the tactics, focus strikers and stuff like that. Run wide with ball, shoot less often, stay wider and take a ladder on the wing back on attack on right. This is the same old story, dribble more, shoot less often, it's cosmetic, take a ladder. I mean, not cosmetic, but I don't know how much is impactful. This is the same, this is just with all position because we get stuck in, so you don't really need to add. Take a ladder, get further forward and sit narrow for the inverted winger. The attacking midfielder, for example, here we see that we have this triangle of dead that is De Bruyne. Don't like to get further forward. From position, move into channel. The same inverted winger on left. Advance forward with the cosmetic take a ladder. This is the old story. I have in mind some kind of. I have to check which are the TI that are working. I want to check dribble less for the possession tactics, be more expressive, be more disciplined. Crosses. I want to check at least all of them. Want to see if they make any kind of change on this FN24. Here I didn't touch yet nothing. I want to check even when with the slow pace down, without nothing. There are many things to do. Doing them at the moment is pretty useless. Get stuck in, and here it's a higher defensive line. I want to test at a point standard and even the other ones. For now, we know that those ones are very variables, but you are getting goals. I mean, guys, it's gonna be counter fiesta if you don't have fast defenders. But as we saw with City, we didn't score so many goals, but I really like this shape. I'm now gonna check what happened if you go actually with Luton. And surprise, surprise, let's check what happened here. We came on 7th place, which is with Luton, it's very good, but we need to check the points. You can see Adebayo, 38 goals, Morris, I don't even know who the hell is Morris. Hi Morris. He doesn't feel like he's average on stats. I mean, I don't want to offend no one. Adebayo, we saw him. He's okay. I mean, a good champion reach. He can be your cow. 38 goals, but he was literally the focus corner. 61 points. 61 points is something that I'm gonna check the sheet, Google sheet. I am just so that I lost the Aston Villa save. I will rerun it. I mean, on the sheet it did 66. I will just make a fast simulation because I lost it. I am so sad. But with Luton we did 61. The maximum at the moment is 61. With it happened with 4-1-1-2 cookies. 96 goals, 74 concede, 61 points. 26 goals. 64 concede. I mean, I don't think maybe just West. I mean, how the hell West Ham is 79, but this amount of goals, I mean 96 goals with Luton. You see City with 105 and 33 concede. This is something that I don't really... I mean, 50 Liverpool, 50. Guys, overall, there is just a crazy amount of goals that it's happening. It's happening. It's not the tactics. It's happening even on the eye. I mean, it's totally. Because I am going to check. I'm going to get my super pen. So can make some design. I mean, more than 40. Let's see. Your teams, Q means two, over on 20 teams got more than 40 goals. More. This is crazy. Here just the teams, I mean Arsenal and pardon me about my designing, 30 and 30 on City and Arsenal. More than 60 goals, so us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 team. 11 team got more than 50 goals. I don't know if that is in real number. It might be. I mean, I don't really. I don't want to bring in real things because people believe that the game should be more real. It's a game, a simulator, whatever you want. The goals are happening. Too much, too many goals on the scoring and concede. I mean, something it's a bit off. I will boost. I will do something about defenders. Don't touch, for the love of God. The GK, it's already stupid. It's already a dummy. I show some goals. I mean, it's literally stupid. Okay, let's check this one while I'm talking. Don't nerf. Don't do nothing about the GK, for the love of God, because it's already too much for me. I mean, here you can see some. Let's see. I mean, I really like this kind of passes. I like everything. I mean, it's not like I wanna revert what I said about the tactics or not. But it feels totally that there is something wrong with the amount of scoring. But it's overall. It's not about tactics. It's not about plug and plays, break and join, tactics. It's about everything. Now you can even go spaghetti, potato, and you will score. I mean, we saw before with Checo tactics. You can even get sacked with City if you build wrong your tactic. So I repeat, we want newcomers as well. We want new players. But like that, it's a clown fiesta. I mean, boom, bell. We push the focus on the pressing. Push somewhere. I mean, like that, very. I mean, because even today, Vujovic were saying that. I mean, with mid and mid-table or underdog teams, so you can't not concede. I mean, there are many even very kind of interaction with our brains. Yes and no. I mean, relegation teams, guys, are not so pleasant to win the league. I mean, I know that this is your challenge, but depends on what you want. I mean, okay, let's see. I mean, I for this tactic, I will just skip Villa. I mean, you can see that uh, cookie roasted. I didn't 76 points they did. So they say it's overall on a simulation for others. This is a test. The tactic did 79 points. That is quite good. It's not bad. It's quite good compared to the others. But this is very, very, very gung-ho. I mean, I love gung-ho. I am not complaining that the tactic scoring. I am just trying to make you understand that, guys, you play this with Luton, you will concede the hell of it. I mean, you need good defenders. You need, I mean, last year it was to fix this problem. You could buy Tiav, you could buy Coppola, you could buy some defenders, and at least you could grow them up. But still, at the moment, I don't really know which are the meta players because I am not playing, I am simulating. Because first I want to understand what's going on. For me, we need more from the AI in general on the defend part. Because, okay, we are scoring, but why we can't really defend? What's the problem? This is something that CI, coders, engineer, whatever they are, need to figure it out. Because on FN23 happened that at a point our strikers were totally dumb. I mean, they were totally robotic. And that's what literally fuck up the game. I mean, for me on FN23. Wingers, I mean, you couldn't even see your wingers scoring if they were not Foden, whatever you want. I mean, Foden, Grealish is not really scoring. I mean, Kulusevski, Son, all those guys. On wingers, they weren't scoring. On advance and forward, yes, they were scoring a lot. Many. But it's possible that we have to play all the time 2 striker builds to break the engine. I mean, it's not even break the engine, it's to challenge the engine at this point. I don't know, it's like depressing, but they are feelings that who is playing should give you, not really me. I am simulating, I am showing you numbers. But it feels literally that it's something it's out of control. Let the tactic, let Luton aside that it's us. I just showed you that more than 12 were 12 teams considered more than 60 goals or more than 60. Yes, it's atrocious. At least for me it's atrocious. I mean, City 33, 30, I mean 105 goals. Hell yes, I mean they have Haaland, they have the cheat code, so they should score. But 33 concede. It feels like, so okay, so I got 42, but I did, it was 59, 44 goals more. I will trade that for it. So, I hope you enjoy these tactics, even though they are gung-ho. I love gung-ho. I will not really let go gung-ho for now, but we will see. I will post another tactic that is similar to this, and the other days I have to release Cookie Monster. I want to release even the Italian Reformed if I can get some good, some better results on FM Marina. I will tell you, I mean, 43 there are, I mean, guys, check even on FM Marina if you want. Those tactics are pretty made from my TI and PI. It's not like no one, I mean, but this is something that I like. It's not something that I don't like. I will even make videos for the tactics that are working with my TI and PI. It's all cool, but I have to ask permission if I can share it. I mean, I have to see how it's working. Because on mine, when mine score more, I can at least be sure that at least on a test league they are working, not only on simulation. That this is the difference. Test league versus, because in order to make 1,200 games, hell no, it's not happening. That I will do with simulations. It's gonna get ages. So I need the test league as well. I am working on the website to release all the datas on a website instead of this Google Sheet. The Google Sheet will just be for me when I write the things for the Patreons. Yes, I mean it will be only available. Only patrons will see the Google Sheet and what I am working on because they are patrons. This is the only difference it's gonna happen. You will see the results over a website. So, see you next. Stay tuned and stay delicious. Bye bye, guys.